Okay guys, what we're going to cover in this lecture now is a sales technique that's used everywhere. Its abbreviation is AIDA. It stands for Attention, Interest, Desire, Action. We're going into detail in this now, and I'll give you a couple of examples as well of how this works. This formula is used by companies the world over and brings in millions of dollars of sales every year. Once you learn the concepts of AIDA, then you will start to see it everywhere in marketing. When you write your product descriptions or any type of selling for that matter, you need to remember this. Okay, attention being the first one here. Attention is what we get in our scenario with selling products. That initial attention grabber will be gained through the photography, the photos of the product, and the headline. That'll be normally what a customer will first see whilst they're browsing through Amazon or Gumtree or wherever. The first things they're only going to see amongst all the other products is your photo and a headline saying what the product actually is. So that needs to be attention grabbing. Okay, so then you get their interest, which is the next one down the block. So you have their interest and they click through to your listing and they're looking at your listing now. You have their interest. Okay, you then need to create desire, and desire is created through, in Amazon's case, they have bullet points by the side of the product photos. It's created there, and it's also created with the description. So they've seen the photos, they've read the bullet points, or they've gone straight down to the description if there isn't bullet points because they're on a different website. They've gone down to the description and they're reading the description, and it's created a desire and persuaded them in turn to take action. So if they're down at the description, they're half sold anyway. They're there, they looked at the photos, they've looked at the title, they've looked at the bullet points, they're liking what they're seeing. The description is very much the seal of the deal, and that will in turn get them to take action and click that buy now button. Okay, now with a combination of good titles and the respective marketplace position, our product in view, we have got our customers' attention and they have clicked to view our listing. It's now up to the bullet points, Amazon, images and description to keep them interested with interesting facts about the product and how it can better their lives. This will make them want to buy it as they can visualize themselves using it and what a good idea it would be to purchase. Desire. Okay, all this on a highly optimized sales page like the ones we will be operating on will lead the customer to taking action and clicking the buy button. That's right, when you're using a marketplace or a sales an area on a website that sells, we'll take Amazon for a great example. You can guarantee that Amazon have split tested and tested every single scenario and format for what sells best on a website, what layout, even down to the color of the buy it now button. They've tested everything. That sales page that you have your listing on, that is the most highest performing page. If you ever set up an e-commerce website and you want to see how it's done properly, that is it. That's the format, how Amazon do it. They are the kings of selling online, and that website and that layout is by far the best way of buying. The best layout, the best colors, where the things are positioned on the page. It's number one. That is how you sell online, and we will be using that because we will be on their platform, so we get to take advantage of that. Right, so I'll give you a quick example of like a live example of what I mean with AIDA. I'm in the fitness section here on amazon.co.uk. As you can see, the product photos here on the first page of the fitness section are all pretty good standard here. They're all of a good standard, and the titles are pretty decent as well. There's a couple here that are a little short, maybe, but that's good to see for us because that means we can beat them in competition. We have a look through and see what we can see. Attention grabbing, here we go. Look at this one. Special offer today, capital letters, exclamation mark. Best skipping rope, new Pro Deluxe speed cable with ball bearing turn for double unders. Okay, if you're a skipping rope enthusiast, I'm guessing you know what all that means, and it sounds pretty good. The product description is pretty decent, and their reviews are looking pretty decent as well. So if we, it now has my interest. I have no desire in skipping, but we use this as an example. They've cut it down to $9.99 as well, so there's a nice little sale thing there, and they have Prime. So it's ticking all the boxes. I'm interested, so I click through. Right, here we are on the page, the product listing page. As you can see, the title is to the maximum. Perfect title, really decent. They've put everything in here that you would want to see in a title and will get them ranked where they are in Amazon. The product images, straight away you're hit with a, this looks like a kind of workout manual or something there. Really nice product images. Oh, that's a good one there as well. And oh, they got the ball bearings, fittings there. These probably came from the factory, so don't look at them and go, oh my God, how am I going to take pictures like that? Don't worry about it. They've probably come from the factory or something like that, and they've had them blown out. So that's really cool though. It looks very good. And so does that one as well. Very good. All zoomed in as well because they've got the right image size. So that's good stuff. Okay, the bullet points here, excellent. Starting with capitals and going straight into it. They've covered everything again with nice keyword rich bullet points here as well. So this is what's making them appear at the top of the listings here. And yeah, very nice. And if I was into skipping and I wanted a skipping rope or cable or whatever it is to work out with, I'd be very interested in all this. And also getting hit with a free workout ebook, which I'm guessing that must be what the free workout ebook looks like. You can get this done quite cheaply on Fiverr and write it yourself if you're in skipping, or get someone to write it for you. Wouldn't take too much time to do, and it looks great, and it's definitely a good selling aid there. Yeah, all looks good. So now I'm interested. I've seen the product images, I'm impressed. I've seen the bullet points, I'm impressed, but I want more information. So I'm heading down the road and I'm looking at their description, and their description isn't too bad at all. They've gone for the all bold look. I'm not sure really if that was necessary, but it does work to a certain degree. And they've got it nicely spaced out, bullet points, nice capital ropes, capital lettering in there. And yeah, that's not a bad description at all. And free but mentioned as well. Plus they're giving the value of it. Apparently it's $47. Okay then. Featuring the best 20 jump rope workouts. So they've got a few workouts in there. Free shopping, order now. The only thing I would say missing there would be guaranteed refund. So you're selling through Amazon, you can guaranteed refund or money back guarantee or something like that on the end of it. But yeah, I would read that, and I'd be impressed with it. You know, they've got it down quite nicely. So that would be me hitting the buy button. That is pretty much a near on decent listing, a perfect listing, dare I say it. It's very good. And yeah, excellent. So that's an example of Ada, and they've got it down to a T here with the interest. Working on my desire and hitting the click to buy button. Okay, well that's all for this lecture. I hope that explains it well for you. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, goodbye.